Hey there, Kat here. Welcome to Kat's Bookend. Well, here goes. The newbie tag, the Booktube Newbie tag. Why did you start this channel? Well, pretty much the same reason as anybody else in Booktube is that I love reading books, I love talking about books, I love reviewing books. Books. And I've been watching these awesome Booktube videos, and I've been wanting to maybe do something like this for a while. So, well, let me read question number 2. What are some fun and unique things you can bring to Booktube? Well, I just hope that my enthusiastic personality comes across. I know that sounds really silly, doesn't it? But, you know, I'm excited about it, and I hope to get other people excited about it too, basically. And, you know, although I plan on doing some, TBRs and some of your typical tags in Booktube, I'm also going to do things like book talk reviews, where I review a book or I give a summary of a book trying to encourage someone to read it, and I do it in the voice and personality of one of the characters in the books. I have a theatrical background, and I just think that that will be a lot of fun. And in case you're wondering why I have these books here, is because I didn't want you to look at nothing. And I am going to talk about these books in a minute after I do the questions. Okay, well, here we go. If you're still with me, thank you. This is question number 3. What are you most excited about for this new channel? Well, I'm excited about learning from some established booktubers, meeting new people that have the same love of books that I have, being able to talk about things in books that bothered me, things that I really like, just have a general discussion with people, and share. Question number 4. Excuse me. Why do you love reading? Oh my goodness. Okay, I've been reading, as I stated earlier, since I was a kid. I love reading because it takes me into a different world. It's like an escape. It's an adventure. Reading takes you places that maybe you've never been before. And maybe if that sounds pretentious, I'm sorry, but I'm being honest. That's the truth about why I like reading. It's very enjoyable. It's like having a movie or a TV show going on in your head. Question number 4. No, that was number 4. Question number 5. What book or book series got you into reading? Well, that's hard because I've been reading since a young kid, really. But I can remember when I was in elementary school, Lois Duncan was an author that, really influenced me. She had some really creepy, scary stories. They were like suspense, and some of them were horror. And I remember reading her a lot. That was when I was older, though. Like upper elementary, maybe middle school. I just repeated myself, didn't I? I said middle school. Okay. What I meant was middle school or upper elementary. Now in lower elementary, like maybe 3rd, 4th grade, Zilpha Keatley Snyder. I hope I didn't butcher her name. Zilpha Keatley Snyder. She wrote books like The Headless Cupid and The Witches of Worm. I really, really enjoyed her books. Since then, I've been totally into horror. That's what started it all, reading Zilpha Keatley Snyder. Because before that, I just read like picture books and kids' books. Question number 6. What questions would you ask your favorite booktuber? Oh, everything and anything. I'm always going to be looking for pointers and ideas and, wanting to learn off of them. Maybe they'll come up with some books that I'm like, oh, that sounds awesome. I want to give it a try. And I might never have known about those books before. They might give me a heads up as to what to expect in a book. I'd probably ask them more about that book. Like, for example, I want to know if anybody has read Geek Love and what they thought about it, because I've been thinking about maybe reading that. Okay, so number 7. What challenges do you think starting a BookTube channel will be the hardest to overcome? Well, it might not be the time aspect, because I really do feel like I have the time now. I was busy for the longest time, but I think that now that the summer season is here, I'll definitely be able to get into it and really work on this channel. So I don't want to say that the difficulty is the time. But I think I need to overcome, like, I savor books. I mean, I really savor them, and I want to understand every little thing. I don't want to miss anything. So it'll be difficult for me to read multiple books in a month. I may be able to read 1 or 2, 3 maybe at the most, but I'm just not one of those people that can read a ton of books in 1 month. That would be a challenge. Maybe I could work my way up to it. I see all these to be read videos, and they say in 1 month they're going to read like 10 to 15 books. Hey, that's great. You're awesome. More power to you. But I don't think that that'll be so easy for me. So that's one challenge. And then another challenge is maybe putting myself out there. I'm only willing to put myself out there so much. I mean, I want to do it. I want to talk books. I want to share my love of books. But with my career and my clients and everything else, I really do not want to show my face. And it seems like all the booktubers show their face. And I'm going to be the one that doesn't. My voice will be very mysterious. You'll just have to deal with just hearing my voice and seeing my hands. So I will have to overcome that, because maybe a lot of people won't be welcoming to that. But I seriously want to do this. I just can't and won't with my career, because too many of my clients and my employers can come across and see me on a video, and I just don't want to deal with that. I'm in the type of job that anything and anything that I say on a booktube could get me fired, quite frankly. Somebody can take exception to it. In my job, we're held to certain standards, and we're not allowed to do certain things. So I'm just not comfortable yet showing my face and putting myself out there that much. But I am very much into books, and I really, really am looking forward to doing this, and I really want to do it. So those are some challenges that I might need to overcome. Excuse me. Now to why I have these books here. Well, I got these from the Book of the Month Club the other day. This one I chose, Since We Fell by Dennis Lehane. And then this one, if you rejoined, you got this for free along with the book that you choose. I like how they have their little Book of the Month logos up in the corner. I cannot wait to read these. You're probably going to see a to be read video with these on it. I'm definitely looking forward to it. This author right here, she wrote The Girl on the Train. So this will be her second book. And I still have to read The Girl on the Train. I still have to read that. But maybe I'll be one of the first ones that read this, because it seems like everybody in the world has read The Girl on the Train. So this is something different, and that's cool. And then this one is different for Dennis Lehane because it has a female protagonist. I've never read anything by Dennis Lehane. I've seen his movies. I thought, okay, I'll give it a try. I loved Shutter Island. I didn't care for The Message of Mystic River or Gone Baby Gone. I can tell that Mr. Lehane and I would have severe disagreements on some of his thoughts and opinions. But like I said, I wanted to give this a try. So Into the Water and Since We Fell come from the Book of the Month Club. And this, you can't beat this club because it's only like $9.99 a month. I'm excited because I'm doing the 3-month subscription. And so more books for me. Books, books, books. I was going to call myself the book nerd, but like every other person on Booktube is called that. So I decided to do Kat's Bookend. Now, real quick, before I totally bore you to death with a video that's too long for a newbie, I'm going to show you some other books that I got. These were from Book of the Month Club, but these I got, look at that. I got these from My Thrill Club and this video. Okay, whoops, upside down. Expecting Mercy. So that's what My Thrill Club does. Probably most of the people on Booktube are familiar with this. You join My Thrill Club and you choose whether you want thrillers or horror, and I picked horror because I'm a horror freak. I lean towards, like, I'll read other types of books, definitely, but I always lean towards horror. And so I got these 2 books, Stephen King's Dr. Sleep, which is the sequel to The Shining. And to be honest with you, it sounds absolutely excellent. It really does sound good. I have an unpopular opinion video I'm going to be making about Stephen King. But that being said, I think this book sounds awesome. And then this is something new. I've never really, I think I saw it available somewhere, but I don't know anything about it. And apparently it's about these women from 2 different time periods and, you know, how they relate to each other and how their stories interact. And I think that this will be good. I'm going to give this a chance, The Barter. And they also give you 2 books, and then they give you a video in your genre. And this is called Expecting Mercy. And it doesn't sound too bad. Okay? But it also sounds like a retread of those other movies that were made. I forget what they were called, but remember those people? They were trapped in that motel. Luke Wilson was in it. And these people were playing a game with them, and they were making these snuff videos of them fighting for their lives. And I think there was another one up, you know, like that too, with Jamie Siegler in it. But I'm still going to give this a try. This is something I've never seen before. I've never heard of before. So this is a surprise. It'll be something new, something original. So I do appreciate it. I think these clubs are awesome. Again, this is called My Thrill Club. And oh, by the way, if you like sci-fi, they have a My Sci-Fi Club from the same company. And you choose whether you want fantasy or you want horror. So, thank you for allowing me to join in this tag. Well, actually, no, I kind of just barged my way in. Okay, nobody invited me. Nobody sent me the tag. I just did it because I wanted to try it. I hope that I didn't offend anybody in doing that. But again, this is something that I've wanted to do, and I really enjoy. And I look forward to talking to you guys and learning from you guys. Okay, thank you.